Hello everyone, my name is Thowan and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we made it here to this tower, which gave us the ability to search for more shrines, actually. And with this newfound ability, we're actually going to fly over this way in search of the shrine we are detecting. So we actually don't have to go very far. Now, I do apologize if I sound a bit funny. My voice, my throat is apparently trying to be scratchy, which is muchos gracias, not very much appreciated, and I dislike it. So, if we actually walk in the direction of where the shrine is, the signal will get stronger, and as we get closer, it'll go nuts until we finally discover the shrine. So with that, let's actually go ahead and head into the shrine here, and see what challenge awaits us. If you ask me, it's actually a nifty little ability. Anyway, we are in the Dahee Shrine, where timing is critical. So basically, this teaches us that we can hit the switch. That'll go down into there. And then this platform will come over. But wait, there's more. We'll jump onto that. Just make sure we make it. This will float back over. So this next one looks like it has 2 layers to it. And actually, did I pass a chest? No, that's just where the ball was. Okay. So this one, we press the button, it tilts that way. We get off of it, and hopefully, yep, that stops. And that'll roll back down. So I have to tell you guys, I actually played quite a bit ahead on Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I cannot wait until we get to some certain plot points in this game, I tell you what. Alright, so this one, I will admit, I struggled a bit with. So let's try this. We'll put that down. And then walk off. Nice! First try. Not bad. So we can actually ride this platform over here. And I believe we can either use... we can use our metallic abilities. Nope, we can't. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to hop down. No! Okay. I like how I landed on top of the barrel and fell off. It's glorious. Oh, hey, I'm right in front of the statue. So to get that chest, what we're going to need to do is come over this way. That works, I suppose. Let's see here. I don't think I was supposed to have completed the puzzle first. Well. So we have this now. And I actually don't remember how to get this on top of there. Oh wait, I'm dumb. So if we go ahead and drop this, and climb up here. And then what I should be able to do is pick that up. There we go. I'm going to just reel this in. Oh. Hold on, I'll get this. I like how it's trying to disconnect it, though, as we're moving. Okay. I want to set this down as gently as possible. There we go. And that'll make that platform always tilted. The platform's tilted. And that'll allow us to get up here to the chest. I thought I was going to jump over the chest there for a moment. I was going to be so dissatisfied, like, oh man, I made it, but not really. So with that, we get the Climber's Bandana, and I actually recommend you get this. It is a thing, or a piece of clothing, that actually increases our climbing speed. And we're going to need that here in a little bit. Now, there are actually, so what we're going to be working on for probably the next few episodes is getting to a few different shrines. It's going to take a lot of work to get to them, but we will. It shouldn't take too terribly long. It's just going to take some work, a little bit of time. And I'm sorry, you're going to have to listen to me talk for a bit, because this game is full of climbing. Lots of it. I don't mind the climbing, actually. When I was playing on my own, I really wish you could see like how long like a play file has been going on for. But on my own time, I've been actually playing quite a bit. And I actually got to like the first... I would actually call it a boss, because it does give you a heart container. But I got to the first boss in the game that I could have gone anywhere. I know that this game is very open world. I'm just saying, though, that the first boss that I encountered did give me a heart container. And it felt very boss-like. Now, I'm actually using like I said, I'm using the Nintendo Switch. I think I said that before. But the way I'm doing it... Oh, we got another shrine up ahead. I'm actually using the grips. So that way I could just hold it in my hand. So let's go ahead, move this rock up here if I can. Don't go anywhere. Good. I'm going to go ahead and head up here. What we should be able to do... Okay, they cannot see me. Try to shoot with arrows. Can't quite reach it. No! Okay, I'm gonna have to fight these guys now. So I've actually gotten a lot better at the combat too, which really helps. I meant to try and hit this barrel, but I don't think I could actually. One fire arrow for you guys. I think I got them all. Nice. With that, we open up the chest. A lot of my goodies went in the river. I'm kind of sad about that. I'm gonna have to go over there and get them real quick if possible. Hey, goodies. Luckily, you can actually collect stuff while you're swimming. So let's see. We'll just go over here and collect these items. It's fine. Collect this. I'll take the bow. Move the rock. There are a lot of drops here. I will admit, I actually struggled quite a bit with a few of these fights that are going to be coming up quite a lot. So I'm glad that I did them first. My inventory is full. I'm glad that I did them first. That way I didn't have to struggle with them now on camera. So let's see here. All our weapons are actually really good except for this guy. I'm going to drop the Traveler Spear. And let's take the Boomerang. Boomerang doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it does more damage to the weapon we dropped off. And that's another thing. I've learned how to actually like read what weapons, how much damage to do and all that, which makes it for a nicer game. So right now, we're gonna go ahead and follow the path that leads us to Kakariko Village. You'll notice here that we do have a shrine that we are unable to really get to. Now, there are two ways that we could actually get to this with the knowledge I have. We can either climb up here, which is possible. It'll just take some time. And actually, I think I might be able to do this now. Also, I like how you can hear the music. There is a stable here. We'll go to this here in a moment. But I do want to see if we can get up this mountain real quick, just because I do see here a path that might be viable for us. We just have to go nice and slow, no rushing. Let's not plummet to our death, because not dying is good. I actually didn't come to this shrine for a very, very long time on my own personal playthrough. So if we're able to do this now, I know it's an easy shrine. Nope, I jumped. Okay, gotta climb up this again. Give me a moment. Okay. Oh, what? I was on flat land. Let's try that again. Anyway, there are lots of climbable areas. You'll notice that we do have this ore thing there. We can bust those open and get materials from them. So it is something that you can do eventually. I want to say we should be able, as long as we can get over this like hump, we should be fine. It might be steeper though than I think, just because the angle changes. I don't know. We'll find out. Link, whatever you do, do not look down. Okay. One more true. Nope. We're gonna fall down. At least we're not plummeting to our death. Okay. So it doesn't look like we'll be able to do that now like I thought. Actually, could I get up to that, I wonder? I'm going to try this one more time. If we can't get this, we'll go and we'll drop it for now. I just... the knowledge I have gained from playing ahead is actually coming in handy here. So let's go and we'll climb up this bit. And if I can reach that ledge, we might be good. Honestly, if we're good enough distance above it, we should be fine. To just basically jump off. Just have to make sure I have enough stamina. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's flat enough. So, luckily you don't use stamina when... Oh, that's not what I want. Luckily you don't use stamina when you're not climbing. So let's... Yeah, look at us, being a professional. You don't use stamina when you're just holding onto the wall, luckily. Obviously in real life, you'd use stamina. But in game, you have infinite stamina as long as you're just clinging to the wall for dear life. And with that, we're in the Water Guide's Temple. So in here, we're going to need to use the cryosis. And we can actually either put it down here on the ground, like so. Or, as you'd see me start to do, use it on a wall. And that's actually an application that hadn't occurred to me before I came to this temple. And I came to this temple very late on. So what this next room is supposed to teach you about is the fact that you do have the ability to set up multiple of these blocks. Just have to know, you only get 3. Okay, so I just barely missed that one. I thought I was going to time that just right, but I barely missed it. Let's see what happens this time. So it hits that one, bounces down that, hits that, and makes it into the hole. Not very hard. A lot of these shrines are actually really easy to get through. They just take patience and a bit of time. If we round this corner, we are already at the end of the shrine. I'm really starting to like that. I'm starting to really love that effect that gives, just the shattering of the glass stuff. Monsters on the lookout and watchtowers will sound the alarm if they spot you. Defeat these foes first before they alert the others. Thanks, video game. Alright, and as soon as we leave, we can see that the thorns are gone. Now, something I will recommend is always, always, always talk to new people. Good evening. Don't see a whole lot of travelers passing through. With how peaceful it is around here, it is sometimes easy to forget that the world almost ended years ago. But there are still monsters wandering around, and the area near Hyrule Castle is especially dangerous. If you're going to be traveling, you should know about a thing or two about elixirs. Elixirs? You make elixirs by mixing bugs and other small creatures with monster parts. Most of them are no good for refilling your health, but they can have a lot of unique effects. Some elixirs can increase your speed. Others raise your resistance to extreme temperatures. I'm actually impressed that you made it this far without the knowledge of elixirs. I can't have it on my conscience if something happens to you from here, so I'll give you this one of mine. This one is a low-level haste effect. It'll last for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. It increases our run speed. The recipe is just a high-tail lizard and monster parts, so I usually have a stock of 10 or so on hand. And what she says there is true. As well as cooking food, we can make other ingredients. Now, this is the Dual Peak Stable. You can see there are some horses here. They're obviously not ours, so we can't do much. Actually, let me go and see. What materials do we have for cooking? Okay. So I wonder, actually, if I take like this one and I hold... I'm just wondering, like, if I take this stuff and I mix it together, if I can make anything. So yeah, mixing monster parts, we can actually get different elixirs. This one actually gives us some health as well as gives us a speed increase. Over here we can see there's some more materials. I'm going to just take their wood. I'm also going to take their apples, and it looks like they also have a torch that we can't carry. Now I do like how I could just walk up here and be like, I want this stuff. And I just take it because I can. So you do want to remember to keep some wooden items on you. We're going to need them here later. But I'm going to go ahead and do some quick cooking here, I think. So let's go ahead and hold that. And we'll mix these two. Now, currently we don't have a whole lot of health. By the time we get to Kakariko Village, we should hopefully have a health upgrade in store for us, which will be nice. I like not dying a terrible death. Actually, it's really funny. My own personal play file, I have so much food, it's ridiculous. Like, oh, I almost got one shot. Nah, I'm fine. So let's go ahead and walk around here. I can give you directions. Welcome to Dueling Peak Stable. What do you think of the place? Pretty neat, yeah? It might be hard to imagine now, but this place was nearly destroyed about 100 years ago. However, thanks to the blessing of the Dueling Peaks, everything is full of life again. Even the wild horses are back. There's a lot of energy in this place. So where are you heading? Both Kakariko Village and Hitento Village are nearby. Kakariko Village? Kakariko Village is a village where the Sheikah clan live. It's said that some time ago they had advanced technologies that were more powerful than anything anyone had seen before. But the power put them at odds with the king at the time, and they were scattered across the land. Anyway, if you leave here and follow the road straight to the north, you'll find a big bridge. Cross that and keep following the path, and you'll come to Kakariko Village Gate. Leave it to Rensa to tell you about the roads around this area. Wild horses. Huh. Did you not see any horses on your way here? No, I didn't, actually. Certainly not only in the years past, but there's still quite a few around. Horses in the wild are, well, wild. No one has trained or cared for them. If you manage to catch one, let my brother Teresa know. He'll register the horse for you. My boys are wellsprings of information about horses, so feel free to pick their brains. Alright, and we don't really need to worry... Oh, I missed what he said. For example, a lot of creatures came out at night, so be careful when the sun sets. Hey. This guy, welcome to the stable. We deal in all things horses related. We also double as an inn. Huh? I haven't seen your face before. Do you know about the stable system? I don't. Oh. Now allow me to explain. You can board your horse companions with us and then summon them as you please from our network of stables. You may have come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here, register it, it'll become your horse companion. One person can board up to 5 horses, and you're able to swap horses in and out as you please. Do you know how to catch a wild horse? I'm going to say I know how because I've actually done it already on my own time. So I'm going to go and say bye. And we're going to actually come back here with a horse here soon. But I do want to talk to more people, like I had said before. Let's go and talk to Beetle. Hey, I don't believe I've made your acquaintance. The name's Beetle, but you can call me, well actually, just stick with Beetle. But even if you forget my face, you can remember me by my beetle-shaped backpack. Wow! Despite these dangerous times, you'll find me traveling all over Hyrule to fulfill your shopping needs. I stop many special bugs that must have items for travelers, and I always charge a fair price, or my name's not Beetle. I also buy all sorts of things. If you're in need of rupees, gemstones in particular fetch a high price. How can I help you today? So we don't actually have anything to sell for him or buy from him either. We're actually pretty well stocked on items. I did just want to point out, Beetle is here. You can buy items from him. It's really nice. We've got the scope on Misko's treasure, and it's great. Listen up, Dake. Preston, hang on. What's up, guys? Hey, buddy, what's your problem? You aren't being incredibly rude and listening to our conversation, are you? We're treasure hunters. On the trail of our latest score, the treasure of the greatest bandit, Misko. It's as good as ours. Piston, you're gonna give it all away. Sorry, Dick. I got carried away. Anyway, we're busy here, dude. If you need something, take it up with someone else. So as you can see, these guys are very rude. One colored horsey, 2 colored horsey. As you can see, there are actually a bunch of children sleeping here too. I think these 2 beds are taken by these guys. Now, let's see, is there anyone else to talk to? This guy, if you talk to him on this side, you can sleep here like it's an inn. We don't really need to do that, though. Oh, sorry. I didn't notice you. I was a bit lost in thought there. I've been doing rigorous research today and night. Research day and night to figure out the mystery of the Blood Moon. Blood Moon, question mark. You don't know it? That's inexcusable. Listen up and I'll tell you about it. For 100 years now, every so often when the clock strikes midnight, the sky turns red and the full moon rises. At that moment, monsters that had been previously defeated will come back to life, and that's what's known as a blood moon. Why do monsters return to life? Why does it only happen when the sky turns red? No one really has the answer to those questions. It's a mysterious phenomenon. If you learn anything about the blood moon as you travel, be sure to come back and tell me. I've actually experienced the blood moon in my own time. I will tell you this. It is goddamn terrifying. It's actually not that bad. Just wanted to make a point of saying, hey, it's actually kind of scary. So, beware! Anyway, so if we head over here... Oh, I thought you guys were like live guardians for a moment. I was like, nope, I'm out. So let's go ahead and kill these few goblin skeletons. Take you out. Oh, that was a lizard. Could have grabbed that, but oh well. Okay, and let's kick your butt. So we do actually have to be careful as we're traveling here about running into guardians. It's only happened a few times to myself, but there are a few quote-unquote wild guardians around. They're fun. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to share the story that I had because I'm actually hoping I can recreate it. Or I'm not hoping I recreate it, but I'm saying it could happen in this Let's Play. So if it does happen, I want it to happen in real time, so that way you can get a feel for the reaction I had originally. So as you can see here, we have some wild horses. If we're very patient and we sneak up to them, which this could take some time, so beware. I really want one of these full-colored horses. Now, none of you guardians come alive, you hear? And we can mount the horse. Now, the horse is going to try and buck us off, but we could try and soothe it. Yeah, we got bucked off. These horses are a lot harder to tame, and they will kick your butt more often than not. Like I said, don't come to life. But I want one because they tend to have a lot more stamina, and I've already, in my own time, tamed a painted horse. They tend to be a lot easier to handle. And we're going to get bucked off. No, we're not. Nice. So, looks like we've got ourselves a horse, guys. So let's go ahead. Oh, the music in this game. Let's go ahead and ride it back to the stable. Now, if we hit A, we can hit yeah, and it will speed the horse up. If we soothe the horse, it'll slow it back down. We can hit yeah again to get it into a full-on gallop. You see the horse started getting a little rowdy there, so I soothed it. And then we could actually use its bursts of speed, which will be really nice for us. Good horse. Good horse. Soothe the horse. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. This is going to be a lot of fun, if you ask me. The horse is just going on its own. Okay, so if we walk slowly over this way, don't mind us, we'll just nudge you out of the way slowly. Now let's go ahead and Z-target this guy and talk. Welcome to our stable. And what we want to do is register the horse. Gotcha. You sure this is the one? So this one doesn't have a whole lot of strength, but it's got good speed and good stamina. It's temperament, and it's wild, but we have started a bond with it. Not a problem. We charge a registration fee to help support our conservation efforts. The fee also gets you locally made saddle and bride for your horse. It's 20 rupees. You would. That's fine. We'll... Actually, so this might be the perfect time to show this off. So we have our horse here. We don't have enough money to quite get it, but what I have here is a Guardian amiibo. And actually, tell me I have this enabled. Options, use amiibo. Good. So if I hit up on this, or if, yeah, hop up on the C, and I select amiibo, I can then touch the amiibo to my C, or my, my control stick. Actually, do I have to hit the thing first? There we go. Yeah, I can touch it to the control stick. And there we go. We got some boxes that spawn in, as well as a chest. Kick the chest open. It holds a Guardian sword for us. Wow, that's actually a really nice find. I want to keep a wooden thing on me, but I really am not feeling the boomerang. Let's grab this Guardian sword, because I really want it. And then what we could do is we can use the hammer to bust these open. Now, I haven't tested this yet, but we should hopefully be able to get another hammer, if necessary, from the dungeon that we got it in originally. And it doesn't look like we got anything. But, you know, that's fine. That's fine. What we can do is we can come in here. We could talk to Beetle. Look what I've got. What would you like to sell? So if we come over to our materials, I should be able to take that ruby and sell it to him. That's a lot of money, probably a lot more than I needed, but it's the kind of thing that we needed for registering a horse. So now I wonder if I walk behind these guys and I listen in like this. Oh, shoot. Well, we can't say we didn't try to throw him off. Hey, Drake, why don't we just tell him? Maybe he'll leave us alone if we do. I mean, if we can't figure this riddle out, there's no way someone like him will be able to. That's a good point. We're after nothing less than the treasure of Miska, the great bandit. Finding it would be incredible riches. I'm not about to give this information free. I'm no fool. That's a keen sense of the strongest treasure hunter at work. No gold left behind, not by Dominic. You're great, Dak. How much do you want? 100 rupees to learn what we know. Truth is, if we, it'd be a steal to get this exclusive scoop for 1,000 rupees. I'm gonna say no way for now, just because I feel like this is something that we want to come back and do after we've gotten a little bit more of the map. Anyway, so let's go mount our horse. And let's ride it back over here to register. Also, I like how that treasure chest is now just sitting in the middle of the field. No big deal. Hoi! Under a stable, while the horse is bringing here and register for our network of stables. We're going to register the horse. Gotcha. Sure it's that one? Yeah, let's go and register that. Not a problem. Registration fee, blah, 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 blah. 20 rupees is okay. Yep. Thanks. Please enter the name of your horse. Oh, I didn't realize I get to name the horse. Oh, what's a good name for a horse? I could call it Horsey, but I'm bad. Terrible with names. We'll call it Flo. Why not? Just came to me. Are you sure you want to name this horse Flo? Sure, why not? Registration is complete. Would you like to take your new horse with you? Yes. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Oh, and by the way, if you get served from your horse, you can whistle and it'll come running. So now we have the ability to call the horse that we have to us, but your horse is magic. It can't hear you if you're too far away, so keep that in mind. So the horse will only be able to hear us from a certain distance, which is perfectly fine, but we do want to try and keep the horse with us if possible. I'm going to soothe the horse a little bit. That's okay, horse. So there are a few different places we can go. We can go to that tower if we really wanted to, but I think we're going to just go ahead and head on to Kakarika Village. So let's head that way. Now what's really nice is we can actually make the horse go faster for us. Now, I will admit I do have a little bit of trouble with the controls so far. I'm not sure if it's just me, if I'm not doing something right, or what's going on. Also, I just tried to jump over a sign. Let's slow down and talk to this guy. I don't know how interested you'd be to hear about this, really. Oh, what the heck. I wanted to talk about gems. Still interested? Maybe not, but what would you say if I told you that you could sell gems at a ridiculously high price? Interested now? Even the sight of gems doesn't spur your action. I'm sure the sight of what they sell will. Do I have to get down to talk to you, or are you just... That's it. Okay. That's probably just it for that conversation. So now we can actually head up the Kakariko Bridge and head through... Oh, gotta soothe the horse. Oh, that's good, good. Good horse. And let's actually head up this way. So obviously there's still materials we can gather from riding, or while riding the horse. We just have to stop to get them. Oh, soothe the horse. Now, what's really interesting is the horse is going to be, this particular horse is going to be very wild. I'm trying to do its own thing for quite a long time, but I like that. It's going to be part of the challenge, if you ask me. Now, wait. I was looking for you. Shalaka? You could see me. Yeah, I could see you. Shalaka, Shalaka! It's been 100 years since anyone has been able to see me. I'm Hetsu, and I need your help. Those monsters over there stole my beloved maracas. I think they're still there on the other side of those rocks. I can't use my powers without them, Shoko. So please get my maracas back for me. So I think with that, let's go ahead and actually get the maracas back. This is something you're going to want to do, and something I actually missed in my first playthrough, so I need to go back and find him. I need to soothe the horse and not make it angry. So let's go ahead and stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's actually head in here. But before we do that, guys, it looks like that's actually the end of our episode for this Breath of the Wild video. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Either way, though, my name has been Thowan, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys then.